Let's go, let's go, let's go. 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 Let's go.
Take no show up and I'm in the zone. Can't get high till you bend down low. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Don't wait up, I will not go slow. Not a copy, I'm original. Heavyweight champ, I can hold my own. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go.
There we go. Had to get my video working. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. Matt Morris, excited to be kicking off our Zoom today. If you would, hit that chat button and let us know where in the world you are tuning in from. I'm looking at all the different people joining. I know we've got a few different countries represented. And so let me see if I can find my chat. Having technical issues today. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. We got UK in the house. Beauty Coles. Welcome, welcome. Rumbi in Zimbabwe. Welcome to the call. We got Bridget in Harare. Welcome. Charity in the UK. We got Kudzai Martin. Hopefully I said that right. In South Africa, we got Nathan in Zimbabwe. Good to see you on. Helen in the UK. We got Germany representing UK, Zimbabwe, UK, Namibia in the house. A couple different people from Namibia, more Zimbabwe, Ireland, there's a new country. We got UK, Uganda in the house. Zimbabwe, lots of Zimbabwe, Harare, Zimbabwe, another Harare, Zambia in the house, welcome. Another Zambia, Bulawayo, welcome. We've got people from literally all over the world tuning in, so welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to run through a quick presentation. So the person who invited you on the Zoom today, they are excited about a new concept in travel. Something that has been around for about 1 year ago or so. We launched this company with a vision of really doing something different in travel. And I will tell you, it has been an amazing ride watching a company grow like wildfire, 60 countries around the world, thousands upon thousands, in fact, I believe tens of thousands of members have joined our travel community. Over the past year, it has grown by leaps and bounds. It has been awesome. And I got involved when we first kind of started kicking off the company, and I'll be very transparent with you. The last thing I was looking for was to add something else to my plate. Like many of you tuning in today, I'm a very busy guy. I'm the CEO and founder of a financial services company. We've got about 45 employees with our company, tens of thousands of customers spread out around the world. And so I immediately was like, I'm too busy to look at anything else. I'm not interested, but I trusted the person who shared it with me. And I'm grateful that I took a serious look at it because it has added so much value to my life in the past year. I've traveled more than I'd traveled in most years previously. I've made more money because of the concept, created a very strong residual income that my family is amazingly grateful for. And we've been able to bless a lot of other people, just help so many other people have a greater lifestyle and a greater income because of this concept. And so what I'll do today is I'll run through the concept, and the light bulb will come on or not. Either way, totally cool. We are really looking for the people who are looking for us. I'm kind of like the anti-salesperson. At the end, you'll be like, man, this guy's trying to talk me out of it. And I'm not. I just feel like we don't have to overhype anything. What we've got is very real, very different, very unique, and it's just helping a lot of other people. So at the end, if you feel like you're a culture fit for our group, we'll welcome you on, and if not, we just thank you for being here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and let me see if I can make this work. Here we go. And so our company is, hold on one second, bear with me. There we go. All right, there we go. Viago. What does Viago mean? Viago means let's go. How many of you want to go see the world? Do you want to check off all those places on your bucket list? Do you want to have a goal like I have to finish life with as few regrets as possible? I believe life is all about chasing peak experiences. At the end of my life, I want to be able to look back and say, man, I did it. I went for it. I actually saw the world. I went and visited the places that most people never got a chance to see. And so it's important for me, and I think it's important for a lot of people. And the founder of our concept said, why don't we create a membership that's so valuable that if you go on 1 or 2 trips over the course of a year, you'll save more than what you spent on the membership. So logically, it just makes a ton of sense, right? And so what we know is true is if someone doesn't own our membership, they're spending way more than they should on travel, right? And so most of us know how travel works. If we go to book travel, most of us go to places like booking.com, hotels.com, expedia.com. And when you book on those websites, you are paying retail. Those companies are earning billions and billions of dollars in commissions from travel suppliers from us booking on their website. So booking.com, they don't own properties. They just display properties. And when we book on their site, last year, Booking Holdings, they made $5.3 billion in profits from all of us booking on their website. And we think, oh, we go to booking.com, we're getting the best deal. We're not. We're paying retail. So what Viago has done is there's a thing called price parity. You're not actually able to put wholesale prices online for everyone to see. You have to have like either certain published prices. But through a private membership, you're able to offer wholesale prices. So when you become a member of our travel club, you're able to book at prices that are not available to the general public through a private password-protected member-only site. And so when you join us as a member, you'll have access to over 1 million properties at wholesale rates. The commission has been stripped out. And so some examples: Las Vegas, Nevada, public price $149, our price $101, saving you $48 a night. Now this is based on the searches at the time when we did this. Miami, Florida, public price $391, our price $251, saving you $140 a night. New York, high-end property on Times Square, saving you $413 a night. Venice, Italy, saving you $150 a night. South Africa at the D'Oreal, saving you $137 a night. Cape Town at the 5 Options overlooking Table Mountain, only $54 a night, saving you $104 a night. We also have, my favorite is our VIP escapes. These are specially curated high-end premium vacations at wholesale prices. These are extras thrown in. There's a host or a hostess on every trip, transfers to and from the airport, ultimate VIP experience trip. The trip I went on, Playa del Carmen, 5 days, 4 nights, round trip transfers, a welcome reception, all inclusive, all you can eat, drink, alcohol included. Throw in a sunset cruise or a snorkeling excursion, a farewell dinner. $1,703 retail price, our price only $649. And it gets better because we have a thing called Viago points. A point is $1, $1 is a point. Whenever you buy your membership, you're going to get the equivalent or more in points that you can use to further reduce the cost of these already discounted trips. And so that $649 becomes $499. saving you a ton of money. Here's Bali, Indonesia, 5 days, 4 nights, round trip transfers, a welcome dinner, daily breakfast, a river rafting excursion thrown in, $649 or $499 after points. Here's a trip we did to Dubai. This is doing Dubai like most people never will. I won't read you all the inclusions, but you're getting a ton of meals. You're getting a full day tour. You're getting a palace visit, dinner and lunch at fancy restaurants. My favorite was the Desert Safari experience, where you're racing around on four-wheel drive vehicles, finishing it off with a dinner overlooking the sunset across the desert. Just an amazing experience my wife and I will never forget. We also have Escapes Your Way. These are specially curated trips, extras thrown in, special prices. So pretty much anywhere in the world you want to go. So if you wanted to explore Thailand or Greece or Costa Rica, Vietnam, Philippines, you name it, we've got a trip that fits your needs. And then we have our daily deals. Our daily deals are savings of up to 50% on all the things that you're buying anyway. And so what you're able to do here is essentially take advantage of our bulk buying. That's how we're getting the prices that we are, right? Most people are paying retail. Most websites online, they're not buying in bulk. We'll have anywhere from 20 to 200 members at one resort over a specific time frame. And because of that, we're able to get prices that most people never have access to. It's kind of like if you're a member of any kind of discount club. Here we have Sam's Club, we have Costco, and in the UK there's a thing called BJ's, right? Is a big discount club, right? And there's different discount clubs around the world. But the example I like to use is if you bought a bottle of water at a fuel station, how much are you going to pay for that bottle of water? You're going to pay, in the US, you're going to pay about $1.50, maybe $2 for a bottle of water. But if you go buy a case of water, on average, how much does each bottle cost you if you buy a whole case? In the US, it's about 15 or 20 cents if you buy a whole case. Why? Because you're buying in bulk. So what Viago is doing is they're buying in bulk, right? You don't have to buy in bulk. You can buy one vacation, but what happens is you get to take advantage of the buying power of the entire company. So let me reshare my screen real quick. And let's talk about pricing. So if you're in the US or Europe, $450 gets you started, $99 a month. You're getting all of that in points, right? 600 points plus 100 points every month. Plus you're getting an annual loyalty trip, right? If you're in Africa, which I know we have many people in Africa, it's only $250 once, 50 monthly. You're getting all that in points plus an annual loyalty trip, okay? And so the way that works, it's a 7-night hotel getaway, good for 2 to 8 people. You can bring your family on this, different locations around the world. And I don't know about you, but I have a few different memberships. None of them do they give me a vacation at the end of every year. Oh, it sounds
Sorry,
like
Matt.
yeah. Is my screen not sharing properly?
Slides not showing, yes.
Oh my gosh. I wonder why. Having so many weird technical issues today. Let me try again. There we go. All right, we're seeing it now?
Yes.
Okay, my apologies.
Thank you.
All right, no worries. Thank you for sharing. So again, pricing $450 or $250 if you're in Africa. And so that is our membership. If you have a desire to travel more, pick up a membership. You will be glad you did. You'll travel at rates that most people don't have access to, and you'll have access to all of our premium trips, where the whole goal is to give you an epic experience. Now, the next part I'll talk about is optional. This is our brand ambassador program. If you love travel, chances are you know other people, you're connected to other people on social media who love to travel as well. And so for $49 today, $99 annual renewal. If you're in Africa, it's only $29 today with a $99 renewal. This is your business overhead. This is your startup business expense, right? The company that I own now, was hundreds of thousands of dollars to start my company. Our overhead is, with 45 employees, it is hundreds of thousands of dollars overhead. This company, my overhead is $99 a year. I have no employees with Viago and earning a very significant residual income that keeps growing. And so there's 5 ways we get paid. Today I'm going to talk about the first 3. If you take care of those first 3, the other 2 naturally take care of themselves. And so first off, direct bonuses. When you refer another member, you make $100. Very simple. Refer 6 members, you make $600. There's no limit to the amount that you can refer. But something cool happens when you've referred 6, your monthly fee gets waived. So that $50 or $100 a month, it goes away. You pay nothing for the membership. And even though you're not paying for the membership, you'll still get points every single month to use towards one of our escapes as if you were. And so I looked at this and just figured, you know what, surely I can find 6 others over the course of time. And at that point, I own the membership. I don't have to pay for it anymore. And they're going to give me money towards travel every single month. It is an awesome deal. And you're probably starting to see why we are growing so fast. Now, the next part I'll talk about is the residual income. This is the number one reason why I said yes to this. Warren Buffett said it best. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. We have people who are setting themselves up to retire 20 years early, 30 years early because of this concept. Why? Because they're earning a residual income based on referring a customer network, a network of members. You're actually able to get paid not just based on those you refer, but the entire network that gets created through your referral base. And so how this works, there's a 2-team system, a left team and a right team. I don't know why there's 2, but there's 2, right? And so as you refer people on one team, as your network grows to 10 members, you're earning $50 per month. As your network grows to 20 members on your team, $200 a month. 50 members on your team, $500 a month. 100 members on your team, $1,000 a month. Now that's $12,000 a year, and this is not 100 members that you've personally referred. Maybe you referred 6 or 10, and those 10 referred others, who referred others, who referred others, and it turns into 100. At this point, $12,000 a year in residual income. Now, I've done enough real estate investing to know if I wanted to make $12,000 a year passively, I'd have to invest $150 to maybe $200,000 to make $12,000 a year passively. And so we have people who are doing this in a matter of a few months. In fact, I'm going to have you hear from some in just a few minutes. And this continues all the way, there we go, continues all the way down to Black Diamond level. That's 10,000 members on your team. That's $85,000 a month in residual passive income. That's $1 million a year in passive income. And so that is my goal. I'm not there yet, but it's why I plug into this concept. Why? Because I see a way for my family and I to earn a residual income where I don't have to work. I don't have to show up for work anymore. And what's happened is, being part of this organization in Viago, every single night, my wife and I go to sleep and we wake up and new members have joined our team. We don't know who those new members are, right? But they count towards our income. And so it's created a situation where we have an income that we probably couldn't stop if we wanted to, because we have so many people joining our team, we don't even know who they are. And so what I'd love to do is have you hear from a few of our members who are really making this work and, you know, having success. In fact, someone who I was just on another Zoom with, let me see if she's on real quick. One of the things that becomes very cool is as you start building your organization, you start having other people join your team and start having success. In fact, I saw her on, now I don't see her on. So let's do this. Let's go over to the UK. Mr. Aaron Zenyanya, I know you recently hit a new rank. I know you recently were one of the top producers in the whole company. Would love to have you share your story.
Oh, thank you so much, Matt, for your leadership and for always being a servant leader. And I know just recently we were having a leadership meeting and you were there. And again, you're coming to present on our behalf. We really appreciate what you do. And honestly, you don't deserve to be really doing this, but because of your passion and big heart to help us, you do this. So great. So my name is Aaron Zinyanya, and I am a Zimbabwean based in the United Kingdom. I'm a social worker by profession. And what you've just seen here is an opportunity that I saw uh, in October of 2024. At that moment in time, I was also looking for an opportunity. In fact, I wanted to start a traditional business here in the UK, and it needed a lot of money. And God really answered my prayer because that opportunity was thrown to me. And when I saw it, I saw two things. Number one, an opportunity for me to travel and create memories for me and my family. And because for me, I said life is too short to live too little. And talking about traveling, we've already been to Dubai, we've been to Greece, we've been to Barcelona, we're in Zimbabwe in November. And just next month in February, we have a trip I'm going to be going with my wife in Dubai. The trips that Matt was talking about, and I'm so excited, especially about the desert safari. So in terms of travel, we're enjoying, but it was the second part, the slide that you are seeing there, because I live in the UK. Our bills are so much high that only rent alone for most people it takes half of their salary, if not three quarters, even if it is mortgage. And for me, I said if I can work this part time, I think I can replace my residual bills. And the other thing is that my salary was reduced by £8 per hour. I lost £1,000 in October of last year because it was a policy that the government did put. And had it not been for this, I'm telling you, it was going to be a crisis. Now, the amount of money that I made in 2025 doing this business part time, I've not managed to save that amount of money for the past 10 years being in UK as a social worker. And for that, I'm so grateful. And thanks, and back to you, Matt.
Amazing. Congratulations. And you know, it's so true. Like what I've seen over the last really couple years is wages haven't kept up with inflation around the world, and people are having to work extra jobs just to make ends meet, just to be able to survive. And more people right now are looking for an extra opportunity to make money than I've ever seen in my entire adult life. And maybe that's a reason why we're having so much success. People are just more open minded to opportunity than they have in previous years. Why? Because people need money and they want to do something that's fun. They don't want to, have to do errand services or driving services or Uber and things like that. Something that's actually fun and exciting. And so, Aaron, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for sharing. Let's hop over to, I know I didn't ask her beforehand, Miss Harriet Ikude. Harriet, would you mind sharing your story?
Oh, yes. Thank you so much.
Oh, it froze for me. I don't know if it froze for everyone. Harriet, you with us?
Yeah, she is frozen.
Yeah, Harriet, you are frozen. While Harriet is unfreezing, let's do this and let's go over to one of my best friends, someone who I worked with years ago and always missed working with him. When I saw Viago, I knew he loved to travel, and so I had him watch a video. He joined and has built a huge business in so many countries around the world. Mr. Martin Ndiho, would you share your story?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Matt, for having me on the call. My name is Martin Liho, and I'm currently in Harare, Zimbabwe. In fact, I just signed up Runditai Mahaka here. She's so excited. He invited 10 people on this call, and she's really, really fired up. So I'm currently in Harare, Zimbabwe, and well, I saw Viago in November 2024 when he sent me a video to just check it out. And when I saw travel, obviously, I was blown away because I had grown to be passionate about travel. So got plugged in and hit the ground running and been at it since, and super excited more than ever. And I was in Dubai last year. We just launched Africa in November, I mean, 2 months ago here in Harare. And being here again and getting to share this with lots of people, getting to change lots of people's lives is something that is giving me a lot of fulfillment. I'm currently at the emerald level and so excited to move through the ranks. And I can't wait to see each and every one of you at the beaches of the world. So thank you so much, Matt, for having me on.
Amazing. Thanks, Martin. I appreciate you hopping on. Thanks for sharing your story and congratulations. Let's see. Harriet, are you, I see you're back. It looks like you were off and back on. Let's see if it works now. I know sometimes internet connections can be a little dicey.
Much having the again, my name is Harriet Ekude. I just spoke about my experience with travel, but also the business end. I've been able to enroll. I was able to enroll 30 people. That be an organization of over 400 people, and I'm currently at the rank of Emerald, which is the 5th level of residual income, earning $1,000 a month. And thank God for Viago. Back to you, Matt, and thank you very much once
Thank
again.
you. Thank you for sharing that story. I mean, it sets such a powerful example. Harriet is a superstar. I mean, in the past year, she's referred 30 people. So, on average, maybe that's a couple people a month or so. But the team has grown to 400. So, she's not paid based on 30 sales, she's paid based on 400 sales. See, this is the math they don't teach you in school. This is the math that allowed me to become wealthy, to become a millionaire in my 20s. And it created such an incredible life. I can't imagine what my life would look like had I not done something like this. When I saw Viago, I just realized, wow, this is going to be so much bigger than anything I've ever done. And so let's do one more before we finish up the presentation. Someone who is one of the first people who really caught the vision for Viago. She's from the UK. She's traveled all across Africa building this business as well. And that is Miss Helen Mandishona.
Thank you so much, Matt, our mentor, for the presentation. The name is Helen Mandishona from Zimbabwe, but I live in UK. I'm a chartered accountant. I saw Viago in October 2024 during the pre-launch. It was an answer to a prayer. I was looking for an opportunity to earn at least $1,000 residual income, put it aside towards my pension. So I got started. I signed 8 people in 3 days. Means I got my money back. I was in profit and monthly fees waived. Later, I added more people over time to 28, but the team just started duplicating. We've got a system in place, videos, presentations, Zoom and live presentations in some cities. So the team has really grown such that I'm on the Blue Diamond. If you had asked me in 2024 if I would achieve this rank in 1 year, I would have said no. So I'm so grateful to Viago, the leadership, and the team. Thank you. Back to you.
Amazing. I mean, congratulations. 10,000 a month in residual income. There's obviously more income on top of that with all the other bonuses, but for most people, that's financial freedom. And I don't know what your goal is, but what is your number? What's that amount of residual income where if you earned $1 more in residual income than your bills, you would have freedom. You'd be able to choose whether you keep working a job or not. It's such a joy to have people who've been able to give up and quit their job and do this full time. And that is one of the biggest joys of doing this, is just being able to help people who are serious about their success. And so as we continue forward, why this works so well, Helen illustrated this perfectly. It is a proven system for people who hate selling. I mean, you may love to sell, but most people are not salespeople. So why do we have so many people winning? Because no one has to be a salesperson. We do these presentations live every single day. Every single day we do these presentations. We have online videos that have the full presentation. When I referred Martin to the company, I didn't give him a presentation. I didn't want him to think he had to give presentations. I said, go to this website, watch this video. The video did the presentation. At the end of the video, Martin said, I'm in. He started sharing the video with other people. Not everyone's going to say yes, but because people see the system and they understand, oh my gosh, I could do this. I don't have to be a salesperson. I don't have to be a presenter. You never have to do the presentation that I'm doing right now. If you want to, you can. I love doing it, and so I do it for other people, but none of the people that I've enrolled have I done the presentation. I invite them to a Zoom. I invite them to a website. If you can be, this is our job description, a professional inviter. If you can invite people, you can have success doing this. Now, we have full training. We show you exactly what to do, audio, video trainings. We have live events. We have one coming up this month in Phoenix, Arizona. We have one coming up actually in Colombia the next weekend. In South America, we have one coming up in Dubai. So literally all over the world, we have live events that you can plug into if you want to get really serious about this. So getting started, $4.99 gets you started, $99 monthly. If you're in Africa, only $279 and $50 monthly. Refer 6, and that monthly goes away. You pay nothing for it. You're getting points every month towards a trip and that yearly vacation. From a timing standpoint, this is an important slide, because your friend who invited you here, they're telling other people than just you. Now, they only have 2 teams, a left team and a right team, and you have the ability today to secure the highest available position within their organization. Now, once you have that position, it's like a piece of real estate and you own it. And from this point forward, forever, anyone they refer after you on the team that you're on, that person has to go below you, because there's only 2 teams. Right? And so let's say Andy joins. Andy grows a team of 100 members. Guess what? That's 100 members on your team that count towards your commissions, right? Now, some people are professional procrastinators. They go to the think about it corner, and while they're waiting, Andy joins. In this case, if this was you, you'd go on Andy's team. If Andy growed that same team of 100 members, that's 100 members on Andy's team and your friend's team, but not 100 members on your team. Now, the only reason I show this is because some people didn't understand the sense of urgency, the timing, right? And they waited just for the sake of procrastination, and they missed out on someone like Andy. And so my only coaching is this. We're not promising anyone's going to join your team, right? But situations like this happen. And so if you plan on doing this anyway, if you realize this may be the opportunity that you've been looking for, if you want to travel more, have more fun, if you want to earn a residual income to help pay your bills, maybe do this full time, do it sooner rather than later so you don't miss out on someone like Andy. And at this point, you have everything that you need to make an informed and educated decision. So there's nothing else to review. And one thing that I've noticed in 30 years as an entrepreneur, I used to be a coach for business leaders and business executives, and what I noticed about the most successful people I've ever worked with in 30 years, successful people, they just have the ability to make a decision. And more than anything, they trust themselves. My coaching for you is trust yourself to make a decision either way, because the most unsuccessful people I've ever worked with are people who always struggle to make decisions. They're always questioning their own judgment. They're always on the fence. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Oh, I don't know. My coaching is do what successful people do and make a decision that you feel is best for you, not anyone else, what's best for you. And you'll fall into 3 categories, an A, a B, or a C. And this is not where I'm trying to talk you out of it. I just want you to do what's best for you. If you're a C, what a C means is it's not for you, right? Maybe you don't like travel at all. You never want to leave home. This is not for you if you don't want to travel at all. If you're not ambitious, in other words, if you don't care about making any additional money, right? This is not for you. And so what you'll want to do is just let the person who invited you on the Zoom, let them know, hey, I'm a C. It's not for me. Now, this may be the first time you're hearing about Viago. It definitely won't be the last. There's going to be a lot of other people approaching you about Viago. And so now you know what we're up to, right? When someone invites you to see Viago, then you've seen a presentation now. And so if anything changes and you want to come join us later, we'll welcome you with open arms, right? And so C, it's not for you. A B means I want to go travel. I want to save money. I want to make my life an adventure. I want to check off all those places on my bucket list. I want to live a life with as few regrets as possible. I want to go on these premium escapes and have epic experiences. But I don't want to do the business side. So B is membership only. If you're a B, let the person who invited you on the Zoom know, hey, I'm a B. If you're an A means you're all in. You want to do the business side and you want to do the membership. You want to plug into a proven marketing system that's grown to tens of thousands of members in 60 countries around the world. Proven training, proven marketing system. Doesn't require being a salesperson. If you can invite to a Zoom like this, we will help you build your business. You'll plug into a group of mentors and leaders where not only do we do presentations like this, we do trainings every single week that don't not only help you build this business, they help you build yourself as a more powerful person, to be a better husband, a better wife, a better business leader, to be more healthy and fit, to have a better mindset, to be happier. You'll plug into everything that we have access to, and you will be glad you did. And so if you're an A or a B, I'll be the first one to say welcome to the Viago family. You have made what is one of the best decisions of your life. And I can't wait to meet you on one of our trainings or one of our trips here in the near future. So thanks for tuning in. Get back to the person who invited you on the Zoom. Let them know if you're an A, a B, or a C. God bless you. Good night. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Same Zoom link, same Zoom time. Invite other people, and we will continue growing this community all over the world. God bless.
F1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 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 Let's go, let's